Welcome to the Handy Guys, and this time we're going to talk about, what are these, frost-free hose spigots?
Yeah, frost-free hose bibs, and we're going to talk about how to repair these. There's lots of different styles, so let's jump right into it.
So last time, Brian, we talked about the traditional hose bib. These last 100 years, but nowadays a lot of new homes have these guys.
Right, these frost-free sillcocks. The idea here is they're supposed to not freeze up in the winter and cause your pipes to burst.
Okay, but the problem is they have a lot of extra parts, and we talked about repacking the traditional valve, but the newer ones have some extra features.
Right, they've got vacuum breakers and other miscellaneous parts, and they're not really fully standardized either. So there's several different manufacturers.
Right, several different manufacturers, several different brands. Now, one of the most common problems you'll see, if you move your hand out of the way here, is that you get water that leaks out of this vacuum seal on the top.
Right, so let me take that apart and show you on this one. There's a cap first on top. You may need to take a pair of pliers to get the inner part off. They're all going to be similar, but they're not the same.
Right, but they all have this little valve that's in here, and this will go bad, and so water will start coming out of this vacuum breaker.
Right.
You can go to your home center and buy a new vacuum breaker for this, and they're pretty easy to find. You shouldn't have a problem with that, and you literally just screw it back on the same way you took it off.
That's right, and that should be pretty easy. Now down inside there's a long valve stem, and those are different.
Right, now I had water leaking out of the handle when it was turned on. And that's when you need to think about repacking the valve, but it's not as easy as these traditional guys.
Right.
I actually pulled out this piece as I'm showing now, and you can see this thing has all kinds of damage. It's got damage to some of the washers. It's got damage to this piece, which is holding it in. And so I took that out, I took this all out, and I went online and found a parts kit for this valve so that I can repack this. It's a Mansfield/Pryor hose bib.
Right, so this kit is going to have all of the miscellaneous parts you're going to need for your particular hose bib.
Right, and they're all a little bit different. We went to our home center and found that there are different styles of these valves, and they're different kits. So you need to go to the manufacturer and ask for a kit to replace all these washers, because this is how you repack it. This is the repacking nut for this one, but they're all a little bit different.
Right. All right, that's it.
So that's all we have for this time. That's how you fix both kinds of valves on the side of your house. Thanks for watching the Handy Guys.
Thanks.